In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get the lowest ping, highest frames, and lowest latency in the new Fortnite Chapter 6 season. I've tried playing myself this season, and my frames have not been it. My ping has been super high, so instead of playing all the time, I've been finding out tweaks so I can help myself and you guys watching this video. I'm going to leave timestamps in the description so you can click on whatever you need to improve, so your ping, latency, and frames. And the first thing we're going to be going through is ping. So the first tweak we're going to be doing can be done in the Fortnite settings. So if you open up your Fortnite settings and then go over to the game tab, then you scroll down until you see energy saving. Make sure activate sleep mode is on never, and both of these energy saving modes are on off. Once you've done this, you can click apply and then go onto your Fortnite and those settings will have been applied. So the next thing I've found out is seeing whether you need to update your wireless or Ethernet drivers. So to do this, you're going to search up control panel. Once you're in here, you're going to go to network and internet, network and sharing center. Click on your wireless or Ethernet connection here. Go to properties, configure, then go to details, and where it says device description here, you're going to go down until it says driver date. And when it says here, so mine says the 19th of February 2024. That means my driver was last updated on this date. So this was quite a while ago, so I'm going to update mine now, and I'm going to be leaving links in the description to the different Ethernet drivers that you can update so you can follow along with me too. So whatever link you've clicked on in the description is going to take you to a Google Chrome or whatever default browser you use to update your internet drivers. So mine's Intel, so it brings me to this page and I just click download wired driver X64 and wait for this to update. So once it's updated, you're going to want to extract it onto your desktop just like this, and it will bring up this extracted folder with your wired drivers inside here. Once you're in here, you're going to want to click setup BD and run this as an administrator. And then once it's black screened for 1 second, you're going to be prompted with this box and you're going to click OK, and then it should start installing the drivers automatically. You're not going to have to do anything. It just does it on its own. Now, once they've been installed, it will give you a message saying they've been successfully installed, and you can close this and you don't need to keep these folders. Now we're going to be moving on to the latency tweaks. So if you have high latency in the new Fortnite season, then these tweaks are going to work really well for you. So for the first latency tweak, we're going to be opening up the Nvidia control panel and going to adjust image settings with preview. Inside here, you're going to click this option and you're going to drag this all the way down to performance and then click use the advanced 3D image settings and click apply. After you've done this, you're probably thinking I'm going to tell you to go to the manage 3D settings and change all of these settings. You should not do this because every game is different and you don't want to be using the same settings on every game. So don't mess around with these. I know a lot of PC tweakers say, oh, change these settings to get the best FPS, lowest latency, lowest ping. You don't want to mess around with these because every game is different, and this is just changing everything for every single game you play, and you're going to be using different settings on different games. Next thing we're going to be doing is going to the configure, surround, and PhysX and making sure the PhysX processor is set to your graphics card. You don't want this on auto select or CPU. You want this on your graphics card because it's the most powerful part inside your PC. Now that is all the Nvidia settings done, so you can close out of that. And the next thing we're going to be doing to improve our latency is right clicking on the taskbar and going over to Task Manager, then going to your startup apps and making sure all of these that you don't need are disabled. This just means that they're not going to open and run in the background when your PC turns on, so you don't have to bother closing them. They're just fully closed, don't have any processors running in the background. This will really improve your latency. Now the last tweak we're going to be doing for latency is going over to the search bar and typing in game mode settings. Going over to this, turning on game mode. This just makes your PC ready to play games. Make sure there's nothing running in the background while you're playing games. It just really optimizes the performance of your PC. After you've done this, you're going to right click on your desktop and go over to display settings. Scroll down until you see graphics. Click on this and then go to change default graphic settings and making sure both of these options are turned off. I know a lot of other PC tweakers will say it's good, you should turn it on because it reduces latency and improves performance, but this is not true. I've tested this out myself, and without it, I'm getting about 500 frames in creative, and with it, I'm getting about 430, 420 frames. You can test this out for yourself, but for most of you, it will work better while it's off, so I recommend just keeping it off. Now, for the final tweaks, we're going to be going through all the graphics card tweaks you need to do to get the best frames while you're playing. Now, the first GPU tweak we're going to be doing is going to improve your frames by around 40 to 50 in-game and in creative. So to do this tweak, you're going to hit the Windows key and search up regedit and run this as an administrator. Once it's open, you're going to paste this command from the description into the box at the top, and it should bring you to this page with all the hex codes and all the different pages here. So now you're going to right click on the white space, click new, and then click string value and paste in the comment I'm putting in the description, GPU_scheduler_mode. Then click enter, and you're going to double click on this and change the value to 22. This will make your frames so much higher than before. You can test this out before you've tried it and then after you've tried it, and trust me, your frames are going to be so much better with this. Then you're just going to exit out of this. You don't need to click save or anything. It's going to be running in the background, improving your game's performance all the time. For the final GPU tweak that is going to improve your performance a ton, you're going to go to the search bar and type in View Advanced System Settings. Where it says Performance here, you're going to click on Settings. Then you're just going to put it on Custom and only put ticks in these three boxes. Animate windows when minimizing and maximizing. This just makes it so that the desktop looks kind of nice while you're closing out of programs. It doesn't just disappear. This doesn't really affect your performance at all. So just tick this box. Tick show thumbnails instead of icons and smooth edges of screen fonts. You only need these three. So when you've applied these, just click apply, okay, and you can close out of this. Once you've done all these tweaks, you can load into game and just notice how well your game will have improved. If this video did help you out, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And if you've got any recommendations on videos you want me to make, just drop a comment and I'll try and make a video on that. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video.